Hey guys, it's Memoizer92, and today I'm gonna cover standard Spec Swift 4.3 Pinnacle Glaivier guide. There's not much difference on the build compared to previous videos, but I'm making this video to update the build after the recent balance patch. Then let's get started. Okay, gear first. Lots of people ask me which one is better between Nightmare and Salvation. Let me set this straight. For Nightmare, if you meet Boundless MP state frequently, which is the state where you lose damage buff under 30% mana, then it's weaker than Salvation if you meet frequently. If not, then Nightmare is stronger. Salvation gives 10% attack speed, which is good, but it needs time to stack up the stacks. Normally in KR Legion Raid, supporters use Awakening Potion and give full buff on the opening, and DPS classes pour everything as well at that moment. Since Salvation set is hard to burst at that moment, people tend to run Nightmare and tries to suppress the Boundless MP state by running Conviction, Judgment, Focus Runes, and Mana Bracelet as well. If I briefly explain about this mana option from the bracelet, every time you use a skill that consumes mana, it gives you back 150 mana by 20% chance. There is no internal cooldown for this option, which is why it's really good. So I see a lot of players going for a Nightmare set for Spec Swift 4.3 Pinnacle build in KR. For the West, since there's no bracelet, it really depends on which set you want to go for. So go for the one, either Salvation or Nightmare, that you want to go for. For the stats, you want to main Specialization and Sub Swiftness. Engravings. Grudge, Keen Blunt Weapon, Cursed, Pinnacle are fixed. For the fifth one, you can choose either one from Ambush Master, Mass Increase, All Out Attack, and Raid Captain. Well, it seems like a lot of people are running Raid Captain since it increases around 10% damage for 3 blue DPS skills and 18% damage for 3 red skills without any penalty. Skills. I'll just roughly go over the skills and only explain on the ones that are needed. Half Moon Slash. Tornado Slash is most likely used. With short animation, it allows Thrust of Destruction to fit in Shackling Blue Dragon's 6 seconds buff time. Rune is Conviction Rune. Raging Dragon Slash. To maximize the damage, Precise Slash is preferred. Rune is Galewind. Wheel of Blade. The rune is Judgment Rune. Shackling Blue Dragon with Bleed Rune. Thrust of Destruction. I tried to experiment between these two tripods, and Weak Point Detection averagely did more damage than Spear Destruction even if it wasn't a back attack. Rune is Galewind. Starfall Pounce. Compared to 4-headed dragon, Starfall Pounce does less damage, but you can less rely on the back attack since it guarantees crit. If you are good at back attacking with 4-headed dragon, then 4-headed dragon build in my latest Glaivier video will do more DPS. Rune is Focus Rune. Red Dragon Horn with Galewind Rune. So there are 7 runes that are being used here. For the last one, you can use anything you want on any skills. Okay, let's talk about the skill point. The best is to max the DPS skills at level 12. But if you don't have enough skill point, then start subtracting skill point from 12 to 10 for Wheel of Blade and Starfall Pounce. For the Awakening, first Awakening can get the Nightmare buff right away on the opening, which is preferred. If the raid is long, then you can take Second Awakening as well. Well, in KR, Second Awakening got patched 3 weeks ago, and it also gets the Nightmare buff right away. For those who are running First Awakening, swap it to second one when the patch happens. Gems. You want to run 6 attack gems on Wheel of Blade, Raging Dragon Slash, Starfall Pounce, Thrust of Destruction, Half Moon Slash, and Red Dragon Horn. For others, run cooldown reduction gems on Red Dragon Horn, Raging Dragon Slash, Shackling Blue Dragon, Thrust of Destruction, and Half Moon Slash. When you're close to end spec, put Shackling Blue Dragon at level 10. But for others, put level 8 on Half Moon Slash and level 7 on Thrust of Destruction, Raging Dragon Slash, and Red Dragon Horn. You don't need higher cooldown reduction gems than this since it already optimized the rotation. Okay, now the rotation. Raging Dragon Slash is used before Shackling Blue Dragon since its crit rate is already very high. You wanna land Thrust of Destruction before the Shackling Blue Dragon's buff ends. Since it's important not to meet Boundless Mana State on the Nightmare set, do not use other skills unless you need to fill up the identity meter. Well guys, that's all for today. Thanks for watching and hit the sub if you liked it. Then see you guys on the next video. Bye bye.